Yeah. Where is this? 515. Okay. File, close all editors. Spring Boot. Yeah. If static path, nothing but keys of request path and method param names are matching, is there any need of writing name in at the rate path variable, guys? No. There is no need of writing any name in path variable, right? Okay. That's another point to focus or not there, guys. That's another point that we need to focus. Okay. Mhm. File open. Where is this? Yeah, where is this? 915. What is there? 515. Yeah, Spring Boot REST. Where is that? Session 7? Yeah. When we pass query string in the URL in post mode request, the internally becomes request body content because post contains request body. Yeah. Yeah, syntax is covered. Yeah, according to yesterday's class, order should be matched or not there. In query string, order is miss here and there, no problem. But in path variable, order should match or not there. If you don't match, while using request parameter in query string, if you pass additional params, okay, we did not get an error. But in path variable, if you pass additional value, you will get error or not there. Number one, order should match. Additional values will give error. Less values will give error, right? Additional values will give error. Less values will give what? Errors. Okay, first of all, let me prove that one practically, guys. Where is this? Boot rest pros 8 path variables, right? Right click, run on server, say next, finish. No, I think they have come, guys. And we have to open Postman now, my dear. Yes, here is the Postman. And Yeah, process 101 Raja. I am giving in the order that is required to give, guys. I have given them in the order they are required. They are coming. Change the order. Raja 101 error. 400 bad request. You give order matching, but give extra values. 101 Raja, Hyderabad. Again, we are getting what? 404, not 4. Again, we are getting what? 404, not 4. Is that clear or not there, guys? Path variables 101 Raja. That's really great. While using request params in query string, if you pass additional params than expected, that will generate, that will not generate error. If you pass less than request parameter, then also you'll get 4 or not 4 error. Okay. No, I am teaching request parameter. We have moved to what? Path variables, working with path variables. Yeah. Wait, wait. Yeah. 101 Raja, valid. Raja 101, invalid. Are you getting my point? Yes. Okay. Valid if both params are taken as what? String value. But the wrong values will be stored in method param. So business logic will be disturbed or not there. If I take both method params as string, that will get, there I will get what? There I will definitely get what, guys? Okay. Positive value. There I will definitely get what? Positive value. No doubt in that. Okay. Does not raise error, but CNAME holds what? 101. NO holds what, Raja? It's really meaningless or not there, guys? Okay. Giving extra path variable values, nothing but extra words in path. In request URL results what? 404. Okay. When I give extra, it is giving 404 or not there, guys? Okay. Now I'll try to give the less. I'll try to give the less. Okay. 101 only I passed. That also gives me 404 error. Exact match should be there or not there. One static path, two dynamic path. One static path, two dynamic path. Both should be there or not there, guys. Okay, that's good. Super. Yeah, let's see. Working with what? Path variables. If we give more or less values are path variable than expected, we will get 404 error. Requested resource not found, right? 1 minute. Already we are in path variable discussion. There is no need of saying again we are working with path variables now, boss. What happened? Huh? If I delete the content, file will be closed. I don't know this. What is this drawback, guys? Yeah. File open. What is there? Session 7. Session 7. Okay. When it is not listening in the way we want. Yeah. Report is NO name. If we give less, then also you are going to get what? This path variable this 101 Raja success extra 404. less 404, more less 404. Okay, na? Right. Okay, now I will take required is equal to false. What is equal to false? Yeah, generally we expect what, guys? When required is equal to false, when not given also, you should get the null values, right? No. Array, they are representing path. One value less in path means what? Error only, na? Requested resource not found only, right? Then why required is equal to false is given, sir. Why required is equal to false is given. To make one handler method working with what? Multiple request path. To make one handler method working with what? Multiple request path of different levels. Only report 101, report slash 101 Raja. For all the three things, same handler method should execute, guys. For all these things, what? Same handler method should execute. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay. For that reason, okay, this required is equal to false is given. I'm not saying required is equal to false is not there, but that is there for a purpose, guys. Come on, everyone. Yes. Here is what? REST. Custom operations controller. What controller? Custom operations controller. Yes. Okay. Here, what is there? Required is equal to false. Required is equal to false. Required is equal to false. That's really great. Right click, run on server, say next, say finish. Yeah. What we expect? 101 Raja. All things are perfectly given. They are coming. Okay. Raja not given. We expect null should come na. We expect null should come na. No. They are path of the path, guys. How path can be one word less? Suppose customer API slash report. Can we avoid report? Now 101 Raja also part of the path, na? How we can remove them? Path should have 3 levels means you must satisfy 3 levels. Path should have 2 levels means we must satisfy 2 levels. Path should have 4 levels means we must satisfy 4 levels. How can we compromise that? Then why required is equal to false is given, sir? Required is equal to false is given for a different purpose. One endpoint can have multiple paths. Okay, I want to have endpoint taking 1 level path, 2 level path, 3 level path. That means when 1 level is given, I want to see remaining 2 levels are optional to pass. When 2 levels are given, third level is optional to pass. In that situation, required is equal to false is useful or not there. You see that? You see this, guys. Tell me. Get the rate, get mapping. Value is equal to, what is equal to? Value. Floor bracket opening and what? Closing. First one. Tell me. Slash process CN. This is what? 2 level. Next. Next one. Slash process. Just slash process. 3 level, 2 level, 1 level. Okay. In this situation, required is equal to false really works or not there? Required is equal to false really works or not there? 3 levels are given, all the 3 are filled up. 2 levels are given, this will be ready to take false. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's have a look on it. Right click, run on server. Say next, say finish. Yeah, tell me here, process 101. Where is this? Raja. Okay, one process 101. See, guys, null is taken now this time. Yeah, that is the purpose of required is equal to for Raja. It is both are given, both are taken. Now only process is given, guys. Only process is given. Only process 500 error. Okay, on slash 1 minute 404. Why so? Maybe I will tell the reason. Nothing is there. In empty value, you try to store empty string into numeric variable. Int simple int na simple int. Suppose if I take a wrapper int, okay, if I take wrapper int, this problem is solved na boss. Yeah, let me take wrapper int. One not one Raja. Only one not one slash. It's working. Only process. Again, it's working. Everyone noticed this? Got it? Yeah, we are able. So that's the purpose of required is equal to false, guys. Are you getting my point there, guys? Yes. Yeah, that is given at the bottom of the page. Check it out. ENO, ename, report, ENO, only report. That is given at the bottom of the page or not there? Okay. The real purpose of the real purpose of required is equal to false is discussed in the last example of this document. What is there? Please refer. Yeah, there I said it is not working, but real purpose is given at the same time at the last. Default value param is not there in for pathway. If not given default value, right? So no question of taking default value. Not given, not given. That's it. If not given, not given. That's it. No default value param for pathway. Okay, guys. Next one. If multiple methods are having similar request path, having what? Same number of levels, then the request that is having more static level matchings will get the higher priority or not there. This is little confusing was. Check it out. Report slash NO slash name. All static. These are not keys. NO name is not keys. They're just path. Next one. Report slash NO slash name. Name is the key. 2 static, 1 dynamic, right? Report slash NO slash name. 1 static, 2 dynamic. Report slash NO slash name. Report slash NO slash name. Tell me again. 1 static, 2 static, 1 dynamic in the middle. Okay, now look at this, guys. Look at this, guys, now. Report 101 name. 101 name. See, guys, this is satisfied here. 101 name. Satisfied here. Name matching. Report matching. NO 101. Okay, guys. And it is satisfying. This is also satisfying this one also, guys. 101 name can be name, na? Name itself name, right? Okay, but this is satisfied. This is satisfied here. No, 101. But here what is there? NO is there. And NO is not a key. NO is not a key, right? NO should match. This is not satisfied. Now, what about the first one? Report NO name not matching. Okay, here what total 2 are matching, guys, but which will get the higher priority? More static, less dynamic. Here more static, na report name, more static and less dynamic, right? Here also you observe report 101 name, report matching, name matching. Here 101. It will give priority to this one or not there. So ultimate conclusion is what? Okay, when clash is there, it will give priority to more static, less dynamic one. More direct matching, less indirect matching will get the higher priority or not there. If the method param is @path variable for certain key of dynamic path, and that key of dynamic path is missing in request path, then we need to place what? Required is equal to false in path variable. Required is equal to false in what? Path variable, right? Okay. In the above REST operation, NO name are what? Static path of request path. But method param is expecting to get value from what? NO name path variable. But that is not possible because they were not there in request path. In that situation, we have to think about keeping what? Required is equal to false. Check it out. All static, na? But here I am writing path variable number and name. But here no keys are there. Okay. Okay. When I'm expecting, but when not coming, it's better to take required is equal to false or not there. It's better to take required is equal to false or not there, guys. It's always good to take required is equal to false or not there, guys. That's good. CNO, CNAME, HTTP status dot what? Okay. Okay. Process CNO. Okay. Now I'll create that situation, guys. I will create the situation. Let's comment this. Yeah. Response entity show data 1. Okay. Show data 1. @get mapping. What is there? @get mapping slash report slash NO slash name slash NO slash name. All static, guys. Here is what? All static. Return new response entity string. Tell me. From show data 1 HTTP status dot OK. What dot OK, guys? HTTP status dot OK. Systrace. Copy this, paste it. Show data 2, guys. Required false. Path variable required false. Path variable required false. Where is this? Show data 2. from show data to HTTP status. Okay. Okay, that's good. Next, show data 3, guys. What is there? Show data 3. Only CNO, other side CNAME. Only CNO, other side CNAME. Okay. Show data 1, show data 2, show data 3. Yes, show data 3. Yeah. Show data 3. Here is what? Show data 4. Yeah. Last one, what should I do, guys? Here is show data 4. All combinations are covered or not covered? Uh, uh, 4. 1 minute. All static. One static. One static. And only CNAME static I have to take now, boss. CNO as it is. Only CNAME static. Right? Okay. Let's see. Sir, why are you taking required is equal to false? Every method I say two request parameter, but unfortunately, some of them are only one, some of them nothing is there, right? Okay. But when I said they will come, but they are not there to come. Better to take required is equal to false, na? Okay, that's good. Right. This is tricky question, guys. Nothing else. Did we create this kind of scenarios in real projects? Definitely not. But this is only for interview sake, trickiness course. So one thing clear, when clash is there between static and dynamic path, more priority will be given to whom? Static path. More priority will be given to whom, guys? Static path. Less priority will be given to dynamic. More priority will be given to what? Static path. Are you getting my point there or not there? Yeah. Right now, we have taken one more request I'll add. I think I have taken report word a lot, right? Oh, okay. Let's take another request. A request to, okay, paths testing. Or testing paths test. Yeah. All are get mode only, na? Okay. So this is the URL, guys. Here is the URL. Copy this, guys. What is there? Paste. What is there? Paste. Path variable. What is there? Customer API slash report 101 Raja. One static, two dynamic. One static, two dynamic. I think which one, guys? Can you guess? One static, two dynamic. Where available? Where? Two na, show data two na, show data three na. Which one will execute? Show data two will execute or not there? Show data two will execute or not there? Yeah, let's see. Show data two. Okay, now that's good. 101 CNAME. 101 CNAME. This is matching show data two also. And also matching what? Also matching only CNO static, guys. Only CNO dynamic, remaining are static. It is also matching store data 3 and also matching show data 2. Which will execute? 3. Why 3 will execute? More static. It will give priority to what? More static. This is show data 3 or not there? This is show data 3 are not there, guys. Okay. I hope you are understanding my statement here, guys. Okay, boss. Yeah. Next one. Right. Here CNO, here CNAME. Here CN was. It is matching show data 1, also matching what? Show data 2. Array, this is in the place of this is in the place of acha CNO matching, right? And in fact it is also matching what? It is also matching show data 3, and it is also matching what? Show data 4. But it will give priority to first one, more static one, right? Show data. I think you convinced. When clash is there, it will give priority to more static matchings. When clash is there, it will give priority to what? More static matchings. Yeah, one more scenario here. Check it out. Yeah, this time values itself static path. To confuse you more, values itself taken what? Static path. It looks like 101 Raja, but here 101 Raja are what? They are not value, they are path, they are static path. 101 Raja, NO name, NO name. Listen, guys. 101 Raja, not the values. They are what? Paths. How report is there? They are paths. Now tell me. Okay, I have given what is there? 101 Raja. So it will give priority to more static matchings, na boss? Fetch data 1. 101 Ramesh. 101 Ramesh. Are Ramesh is the changing one, right? It will give priority to fetch data 2 na, my dear. Super. If if two methods of REST controller having same request path with the same number of levels, then there is a possibility of getting what? Illegal state exception during application startup are not there. Are two are having same request path, same static path, same dynamic. Then there's a chance of getting illegal state exception now, my dear. Yes, guys. Copy this. Where is this? Paste. See data 5. Where is that, guys? Data. Okay. Integer C name. Show data 5 here. That's good. Right click. Tell me. Run on server. Say next. Say finish. Okay. Fail to start. We are getting exception here. There are not there. Ambiguous mapping cannot map customer operation REST controller method. Are you getting my point? This is my illegal state exception or not there? This is definitely my wall. Illegal state exception or not there, guys? This is my Breen creation exception. Come on. One side illegal state exception, other side this one. Okay, sir. Two method cannot have same request path. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's see. Next point. What is the Though path variables are designed for get mode request to pass additional data along with the request, we can also use them to send data in other modes. Don't think that path variables cannot be used in other mode request. Basically designed for get. In other mode, body is there, but in other mode, I want to send one, two values, not the JSON or XML. There also we can use path variables. Okay, na? Right. Post, put, delete, patch, little data. Working with path variables is more industry standard compared to what? Working with request param while sending small amounts of data along with the request. But one small thing I want to have. Okay. If we give multiple request paths, multiple request paths of different modes for the same endpoint method. What method? For the same endpoint method. Can you tell me, can you tell me which request mode works? Can you tell me which request path will be taken? Can you tell me which request path will be taken? Everyone convinced with me, guys? Can you tell me which request path will be taken? Okay. Say paste. Yeah. I will take get mapping slash report. That's good. No dynamic path, nothing, guys. No dynamic path, what? Nothing. Here also, I don't take all this stuff, my dear. When not there, we can happily ignore na boss. Yes. Show data for whatever it is. Here I will take post mapping. What is there? Post mapping. What is next one? Put mapping. Yeah, next one. Patch mapping. Next. Delete mapping. Get mapping, post mapping, put mapping, patch mapping, delete mapping. All mappings are taken there or not there? Okay. Get mapping slash report, all this stuff. Yeah, that's good. Right click, run on server, say next, say finish. If he gives one method but different modes of request with the same path, which will be taken as the final one, right? Okay, right. I will add this one also, guys. Here, what is that? Hey, yeah, here we have to say, what is there? Request 3. What is there? Request 3. Multiple paths. Multiple modes. Not multiple paths, guys. Multiple modes. Copy this. Copied. Say paste. Okay. Here is what, guys? Get mode. Here what is there, guys? Get mode. Tell me. 7799 boot rest pros. Customer API / report. It is working. Get is working. Why? Get is there at the top. I'll try to give post mode request, guys. It's not working. Okay, now 1 minute. That means whatever there at the top, whatever there at the first, that is working now, boss. Okay, now let me try for delete mode request, put mode, not working. Let me give delete mode request, not working. Only what is working, guys? Only get mode is working. Post array in post body is not mandatory. Post carries data in body. Who said post should have a body every time? He's been the wrong psychological feeling. Rakesh Kumar. Post can carry body, but having body is mandatory. Yeah. Get carry request parameter, but having request parameter every time is mandatory. Yeah. Get any URL contains path variable value, but every time having path variable is mandatory. Yeah. No, please don't apply wrong meanings for my statements, guys. Come on. Post carry data in the form of request body, but having request body in every mode of request, in every post mode of request is compulsory. Yeah. No, not compulsory. Get carries data in the form of path variables or request parameter, but keeping request parameter or path variable in every time, every get mode request is mandatory. Yeah. No. So don't apply wrong meanings for it, right? Okay, guys. Now I changed the order a little bit. Cut it, paste it. Cut it and what? Paste it. So now I have taken first post. I have taken what? First post. Run on server, guys. Tomcat 11, my dear. Save finish. Yeah, yeah. You give post now, it's working. You give get now, it will give 405 error. I think now you got it. That's good. Yeah, answer is the one that is there in what? Okay, the one that is there in the mode that is mentioned first will be working, guys. Answer. The request path that is specified as the first request path will work, will be taken as the final request path of the what, guys? Final request path of the will be taken as what? Final request path of the endpoint. Endpoint in @REST controller class. What class, guys? In @REST controller class. Convinced, my dear? Come on, everyone. That's really, really great or not there? Yes. Okay. Say paste. Different methods means, sir. Array, you are attending classes these many days, you don't know different methods. Different methods means modes, na, my dear. Modes, get mode is one method, post mode is one method, right? No, if different methods means what? Every method has got its own request path. There is no confusion, right? If they are there on different endpoints, is there any confusion? On same endpoint, multiple request path. Yashwant Reddy, I don't know where you confuse. 5 endpoints, 5 request path. Any tension? No. One endpoint, 5 request path, different modes. Then you will take one. First one, right? Say paste. Different methods with same path. I said error will come. 2 minutes back we discussed, na boss. Different methods with the same path, with the same mode, error will come. Different mode, error will not come. Different mode, error will not come, right? Okay. Yeah. Tell me, guys. This will be taken as final request path, na boss? Yeah. This will be taken as final request path. This will be taken as final request path of this endpoint. Of this endpoint. Convinced, guys? Come on, everyone. Yeah. Suppose I have taken different request path. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is there? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Right click, run on server, say next, say finish. Yeah, where is this, guys? Path variables. Okay, post report one. Post report one. It's clear? This is one. From show data 4 are not there. Definitely from show data 4 are not there, guys. Right. Post mapping slash report one. Okay. I'm asking different modes in different. I'm asking different methods, different modes. That is already long back. Our second example is that, right? Remembered? I have taken 5 method, one with get mapping, one with what? Post mapping. When mode is different, no error. Mode is same, path is same, error. Okay. Yashwant Reddy, we already discussed that, right? Okay. Since the discussion has come, let me write those points. Note 1. Okay, guys. Different endpoint methods of a REST controller can have same request path, with different modes. Same request path with what? Different modes. With different modes. Yes, no, my dear? Okay. With what? Different modes. With the different request modes. can have same request path with different request modes. Definitely request modes. Okay, that's good. Another note. Different endpoints methods of if we keep multiple request path, multiple request paths on same endpoint with the different modes on same endpoint with what? Different modes. Then we get what, guys? Exception. 1 minute. Multiple request path on same endpoint with a different mode. Then the first request path will be taken as the final request path. What, guys? Final request path. I think we got it. Yes. Yeah. Now I am talking about differences between request parameters and path variables way of what? Passing data in Spring REST application. What application? Spring REST application. Request params one side, path variables in what? Another side. Okay. Syntax to pass data along with the request URL is what? URL. Key is equal to value, key is equal to value. Syntax to pass data along with the request URL is what? URL. Static path val1, val2. Key1, key2 will be defined in REST controller class method as part of XXX mapping annotations are not there. Syntax to read request param values is what? At the rate request param data type and parameter, guys. Okay, when this is good, when method param and request param is matching. This is good when not matching, right? Syntax to read path variable values is path variable data type, path variable key data type param. This is good. First syntax is good. If what is there? Key in the stamp. What is that? Request path and method param is matching. When not matching, this syntax we have to use. While passing request param values in the query string, request URL of query string URL, the order need not to match. Order should match or need not to match. Order need not to match. While passing path variable values in request URL, the order must be matched. What is there? Order must be matched. Okay, that's good. If we pass more than required request param in query string, then we will not get a error. Are you going to get error or we will not get error, guys? Are you going to get error? What? We will not get error, guys. Okay. Are you going to get error or you are not going to get any error, boss? Yeah, definitely you are not going to get error. No doubt in that, right? Okay. If you pass more than required request param in query string, then we will not get error, boss. Come on. Super. If we pass more than required path variables in request URL, then we get what? 404 error. If we pass less than required request params in query string, then we get error only when required is equal to false is not taken in what? A request param annotation. Are you getting my point there? If we pass less than required path variable values in request URL, then we will get what? 404 error are not there, guys. Okay. If we don't take multiple request path in XXX mapping annotation of what? Different levels. If you don't take multiple request path of different level, then only you will get error. Does not allow to pass ampersand as direct values, but we must use percentile 26 for that or not there. Definitely we should think about using what? Percent percentile 26 for that are not there, guys. Everyone does not allow slash as value are not there. Supported by both Spring MVC and what? Spring REST. Supported only in what? Spring REST. Okay. In all web technologies that are there to develop web application in different domain, supports this feature as what? Basic concept to pass the data are not there. Basic concept to pass the data are not there. Supported only in what? RESTful programming of what? All domains. URL is not clean URL. More characters are required in the request URL to pass the data. Array query string separate syntax, ampersand is the separator between two values. URL is clean URL. Less characters are required in the URL to pass the data, guys. Easy to read and what? Interpret. Array, we are habituated to this syntax, right? Complex to read and interpret. Array, which is static, which is dynamic, quite complex are not there because values are part of the URL, right? Bit slow while sending data because separate syntax, na? Bit faster while sending data because in the main along with the URL only that values are there. Recommended to use in what? Non-RESTful application. That means web application. Very useful in what? RESTful applications, right? Generally used while working with what? Get mode request because data goes as what? Query string. Works in all modes of request because data goes directly from a URL itself. Data goes directly from what? URL itself. If we can make going query string going as data, query string going as data of the request body, then we hide data from end user because it does not appear in what? Browser address. Or input and post, if you are passing query string, it will go internally, na? It won't appear in browser address bar, right? If we can make query string going, if we can make query string going as the data of request body, query string, query string going as the data of request body, put and post, then we can hide data from end user, right? Here, what is there? We can hide. Then we can hide. What, guys? We can hide. We can hide data from end user because it does not appear in the browser address bar. We cannot hide data in this model in any request mode because path variable values go directly in the request URL itself. We can give, tell me guys, we can give default value for certain request param by using what? Default param of request parameter, right? Okay. There is no default value param in path variable. So default value concept is not there in what? Path variable. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Default value concept is there, guys. So basically we don't have default value concept, guys. Okay, this is what we need to focus on whole process, my dear. Come on. So this is about path variables concept, my dear. Yes, that's great. Now let's see. That's good. Now let's see, guys. 7 a.m. Yeah, we got the clarity on path variables. We know how to pass data along with the post mode request as JSON content, XML content, right? So we are ready for mini project development now, my dear. Okay, we take one RESTful web service performing code operation in different modes of request by having interaction with what? Spring Data, JP, and other aspects. By having interaction with what, guys? Spring Data, JP, and other aspects. Okay, let's save it. Okay, changes are done. Let me save this document also. Let us save this document also, guys. Okay. Yeah, online students, we have some time today. If you have any queries, please let us know. If you have any queries, please let us know.